Morning, guys. How are we doing today? Welcome to our Monday Micro Moment session. I'm Susie Redding. We are coming together to build the self-care habit, not only so that we can take care of our own health and well-being, but so we can be a calm, safe place for those we love. Welcome. Thank you for the pleasure of your company. Amazing. Big warm hugs. I hope you can feel it from here. Good morning. Oh, guys, you've made my day. Amazing. I'm going to keep this one super short and super sweet. This is all about 60-second rituals of self-kindness. Okay? I want to preface this with an acknowledgement that we don't just need self-care, we also need to be cared for. So if you are in the midst of tough times, please, I urge you, reach out. We all need the love and support of other people. But I do want to share with you some practices that can give you some solace, some tenderness, that cultivate a feeling of self-kindness. Okay? These little things can make a difference, but not for a minute am I saying that holding your own hand is all it takes, right? Okay? So please lean on others, reach out and keep talking. Okay, so I have 3 little rituals that I want to share with you today. They largely involve touch, hand positions, and I think it's really fascinating actually that the way that we hold our hands has an impact on how we feel. So before we dive into the practices, let's do a little experiment. Can you find just a comfortable seat? I'm recording this as an IGTV, so you can come back to this later if your hands are not free right now. But if your hands are free, can you find a comfortable seat and sit with your palms facing upwards and just take a couple of relaxed breaths with the palms facing upwards. Give that a little go. So we're just experimenting with the positioning of our hands and how that affects how our breathing feels. Okay, so palms facing upwards, soft, relaxed hands. Now, I don't know if you can see it, but my palms are facing upwards. Can you see this movement here? My inhalation is lovely and spacious. This positioning of the hands is receptive to energy. This helps us receive energy. So if you feel that you need a little boost, a little pep, then you could try sitting with your hands palms facing upwards and just taking a couple of relaxed breaths. Now, conversely, another little experiment. Can you place your palms facing downwards? Couple of relaxed breaths, grounding your palms, palms facing downwards. Does anyone want to share how that feels? Yeah? Palms facing downwards makes the exhalation easier. So last week we were looking at ways to rest when you can't relax, and we acknowledged that sometimes we need to dissipate energy to be able to soften and relax. Palms facing downwards helps ground us. It emphasizes the exhalation, which is about releasing and letting go. Palms facing upward is more expansive, as Helen's just said, more expansive, more spacious, more about receiving energy. Okay, so that's just a very, very simple, amazing, feels like I'm breathing into the ground. Yeah, there's a real descending energy. Okay, so the tips that we're looking at today harness this power of how we hold our hands and its impact on our breath. So the first practice I want to share with you is one that I come to if I'm feeling a sense of collapse. I mean, we've all been there, that feeling like, oh my God, how am I going to keep putting one foot in front of the other? I feel like a sack of potatoes. Ugh. Yeah? It's not just me. I'm sure we've all been there. So the position to place your hands in to sort of galvanize us to keep putting one foot in front of the other is this one, the monkey grip. Try it with me now. So clasp your hands, get a firm grip, And then feel as though you're trying to separate your hands. So you're pulling, okay? It will help if your feet are flat on the floor. Try that for me now. And I'm curious, as you do that, clearly you'll feel your hands working. You'll feel your forearms, your biceps, your chest, your shoulders. But tune in with your tummy muscles. Can you feel your tummy muscles leap into action when you come into this monkey grip mudra? Yeah? Okay, and then relax. Whew, let that go. And the same principle as last week. It's much easier to soften and relax your body once you've gently exerted yourself. This has the same effect. Okay, now let's do the other grip, okay? Monkey grip the hands. Forearms are parallel to the floor. This is our antidote to that feeling of collapse, that descending energy, yeah? So imagine that you're trying to prise the hands apart. Feel the tummy muscles leap into action supporting you. And notice how this really focuses the mind, really brings you into this moment. I am really firmly anchored in the now. And I am reminded of the strength and resolve of my own body, my own mind. This connects me with a sense of courage. I am strong. I am capable. Yeah, we can pair these mudras, hand gestures, with mantra statements. Okay, and then let that go. Wow. Oh, could we feel that sense of energy? And just notice how you feel afterwards. I feel that's connected me with an ascending energy, an uplift. That's connected me with a more spacious inhalation, which we've already talked about, which is energizing, recharging. Yeah? How did that feel, guys? Did you give it a go? I feel a little more alive now, yeah? I hope you do too. So that's our first practice. Our second practice has a completely different energetic effect. It's another mudra, gesture. Now this one, we're going to start by bringing first finger to the base. Bring the first finger to the base of the thumb. Now it's not fingertips touching thumb. You're bringing it to the base of the thumb, yeah? Now you're going to curl the next two fingers in and leave the little finger free, right? I'll show you again. First finger touches the base of the thumb. Second two fingers, next two fingers touch the thumb tip. Little finger gently extends. Now this is the heart mudra. Gently place your hands, palms facing upwards, with that mudra, and just take a couple of smooth, relaxed breaths. And as you do so, you're extending tenderness and kindness towards yourself. Notice how it feels to be breathing with your hands held in this heart mudra. Now the name gives it away. You might be able to see it happening when I take a deep breath in. Now don't make your breath any bigger or any fuller than it feels comfortable to do so. And also allow there to be a little pause at the end of the in-breath and a little pause at the end of the out-breath. And where possible, we're breathing in and out through the nose, unless you're congested, in which case you breathe however you can. What are you feeling there, guys? With the hands held in this heart mudra, can you feel it in here? It directs the breath into your thoracic cavity, into your heart center. There's a beautiful, expansive quality there. It is freeing. Again, it's energizing, it's uplifting, but it feels different to this one, right? It's a little more, I would say it's a little more calming, but still enlivening. Did that feel good? Yeah? Amazing. Okay, so that's our second ritual about replenishment, about receiving energy. Okay? One more. Now for this one, if you wear specs, you'll need to take them off. This one's less about the breath and more about touch. Now, if you're sat at a table, you can take the opportunity to bring your elbows to rest on that table, and that can feel quite nice. You don't have to do that. What I'd like you to do now, please do this with me because it just feels beautiful and tender. Can you cup your chin in your hands and let your fingertips gently curve around to your temples and just apply gentle pressure? You can let your spine round a little. Close your eyes and just experience this sensation of being held. And with this beautiful, loving gesture, we are reminding ourselves that we can be our own safe place. We can come home to ourselves and offer ourselves the tenderness and the kindness and the compassion that we are so deserving of. It feels nice to be held, right? That sensation of warmth, smooth, relaxed breath. We can be here for ourselves, bearing witness to our feelings, our sensations, our thoughts, our memories, allowing them all to be as they are, but offering ourselves tenderness as we bear witness. Of course we feel as we do. Any human would. And we can give ourselves permission to take tender restorative action based on what we see, what we observe, connecting with our needs. Beautiful. And release that. And slowly blink the eyes open. How did that feel, guys? Did that feel nice? You might feel some emotions bubbling up. That's very normal. It's very healthy to feel. The healing is in the feeling. Okay, so 3 new practices of self-kindness. We have our monkey grip, the antidote to collapse. We have our heart mudra for replenishment, for spaciousness. And we have this beautiful loving gesture where we can remind ourselves that we can be here for ourselves. We can be our own calm, safe place. Now you'll find more tips and tools like that in my book, Self-Care for Tough Times. If you want to share these practices with your kids, Stand Tall Like a Mountain is where you'll find those resources. And as I said earlier, this is not just about self-care. We all need to receive care. So if you'd like to reach out and do some one-to-one work, please know that I'm here and available to do that. And I am wishing you peace and ease. I hope these practices bring you that calm anchor. And take a look at last week's session 2 on releasing, dissipating that energy if it feels, if anxiety is looming large, if you're finding it hard to soften. But I think these two weeks of sessions coupled together can be really powerful for helping us come back to a place of calm. But well done. I will save this as an IGTV. I would so love it if you could share it or tag any friends that may benefit. I would love for the benefits to ripple out widely. Thank you so much, and I shall see you soon. Bye, guys.